Hi everyone. Nice view, right? We've got a killer view. One of the reasons why I chose this place. Don't know that I'm gonna stay here, but it's home for now, and I am very grateful to it for receiving me and the lady that's got my back for now. I have to admit, I'm very emotional today. Very emotional. There's a lot going on, and I'm very overwhelmed. But this is my constant. The cards reading are my constant, and that's why I'm here. Because I need this, and I know that you need it as well. So to whomever it may concern, I hope this message gets to you. We're gonna start off with the Gypsy Oracles today because I finally took out all of my decks. And I can actually start using them now. All of them. So starting off with the Gypsy Oracle, just to see what vibes are out there and who needs to hear what. Might even be me. Then I've got the Mystic Oracle, I've got Prism, I've got Rider-Waite Tarot. We'll see what needs to be used and what needs to be said and what needs to come out. I am so emotional today, yo. Like, okay, let's see what we're starting off with. Ooh, wife. For me, this is like really big commitment energy and very like responsible. Anything you would expect from a wife. Commitment, responsibility, tact, nurture. Yeah. Even though it's wife, it's not mother, but let's see. I'm also using like a really low table. It's the only table I can find that actually makes sense. There's higher up ones. I have one that I'm using as a desk. It's higher up, but it's super narrow, so it doesn't make sense. Anyway, we have wife. Oh my gosh, we have love. So hey, some of you for today's Saturday, you might be engaged, perhaps. Listen, and then we have hope. Those are our three first cards: wife, love, and hope. How about that? That's really nice. I mean, if you're into it, if you're into the idea of getting married, yes, wife is very much about like formal commitments, and when it was created, it was all about getting married. But I feel like now it's more about responsibilities and just, it's always been, but my hair is whack. I'm sorry, guys. It's a lot. Hope for your marriage, because wife implies that you're married. So that's what I was about to say. It doesn't, back in the day, it would have been like you're married, but I think today wife applies more to like serious commitment. Lots of people don't get married, but they're in serious commitments. So there you go. Also, I know the microphone is picking up all the shuffling. I'm sorry, but that's just what I've got. So let's start clarifying this message. Wow, so we have the Tower reversed for wife. And the Five of Cups. Now, Towers, regardless if it's upright or not, it is about an ending. It's talking about either a swift ending or a delayed ending. With the Tower reversed, it would be more of a delayed ending. It would be talking more about rejecting or just like procrastinating this end. I love that last place where I was at. I had the same thing going on with the windows. I'm getting super distracted, sorry. I'll keep going. So, and then we have the Five of Cups, which is all, for me, it's all about appreciation, about knowing that even though you might have spilled 3 cups, you still have 2, right? Like in the traditional Rider-Waite. So realizing that even though you've lost something or you no longer have something, that you still have other things left, right? And with the delayed Tower and wife, maybe you're in some kind of commitment that just isn't what you thought it would be. And instead of cutting it out, you're like, you're in denial. I'm getting real denial here. Let's continue reading because this can go many ways. The cards continue to fly. Okay, so love and the Ace of Swords reversed. So like misinformation is a big thing with the Ace of Swords reversed. I don't know why I got this. I get this from other cards, but I just got this like bad intentions, like almost like if you're getting news or something, but just it's not right for some reason. I'm just organizing these because this I'm gonna need to get another kind of surface to read these on. I'll figure it out, don't worry. This is under love. We have the Tower reversed, we have the Five of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Oof, guys, it's like some of you are going through a tough time in your marriage, I think. I think you're not really, like you're waking up to the reality of something that isn't what you thought it would be. You know, I mean, I've never been married, but I've been in a serious relationship, and even though, I mean, any kind of serious relationship where there's commitment involved, we always present the best version of ourselves, and we want to create this amazing scenario in our heads, in our lives. And reality sometimes is very different than what we expect. This is under love though, so I do feel like there's hope, and hope is at the end with the Gypsy Tarot. So listen, you're waking up to reality. That doesn't mean that's something bad. It's just different to what you thought it would be or what was sold to you. Then we have the Moon. Guys, there's a lot you don't know. It's like maybe you were so wrapped up in being in love and being married and that whole crazy scenario that we put up. Like, listen, if people got the real version of a marriage before they got married, I don't think most people would get married. I think most people get married because they want the fantasy, and most people think they're gonna get it, and they don't realize that you have to work at it. to have it, to create it. So under love, we have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Moon. So there's stuff that you just don't know, and I feel that you're waking up to that, like slowly, bit by bit, like you're slowly realizing like, oh, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. Nope. Wow. Under Hope, we have Judgment. So maybe, yeah, maybe, okay. Judgment isn't reversed here. So it's upright. So maybe it's like you need to take a closer look at what is happening and not be like overwhelmed by the situation. Because hope is involved. So even though you're starting to get drips and drips of what is really happening in this relationship, or the reality that you're both living in, take it day by day. Take it day by day, take that drip, but maybe it's being drip, drip, drip to you from the universe so that you don't completely freak out. Maybe this tower couldn't come right down. Maybe it had to be delayed and slowly happen into your life so that like you don't completely lose your mind. But be open to see, because there's love involved. So be open to seeing a different version of your new reality so that you can properly judge it. Whoa, best card ever to come out at the end. Under Hope, we have the Sun. Should I say more? Well, yeah, because if you don't know what the Sun means, I do need to explain. With the Sun, I do feel like under Hope, this is what it's looking like to me, and I will show you the format on my Instagram or on my TikTok. You can go see the layout of the cards. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the first row as massive dream coming true, like wife, love, hope. You got married to the love of your life or whatever. And then under it, it's like, okay, but now this is the reality of the situation that you're in. And it's kind of freaking you. I mean, I don't think it's freaking you out. I just think you're realizing it, because there's no cards here that indicate freaking out. It's just like you, maybe, you know what? Listen, I'm going to show you in a second because I'm shuffling. But look at the Moon. Look how she's just sitting there contemplating what's happening. The Moon and the two glaciers, which would be the two towers in the Rider-Smith. She's just sitting there watching them, observing them. Please focus. There we go. She's just sitting there calmly observing, which would be the best advice, I think, to keep a level head. Just sit there and observe what's happening. Obviously, put the best intentions and the best foot forward. Don't just like freak out and whatever. But yeah, and you'll see that with the Sun at the end, light will be shone upon your about what is to come. Yeah, with hope, judgment, and the Sun. I mean, what a trifecta! What a trifecta! Things are gonna happen. Things are gonna be good. You have the Sun at the end. Things are gonna be good. It's just that it doesn't look like it right now because you're coming into a rude awakening about what reality actually is. This is not a Disney movie. They didn't live happily ever after. In reality, it's like, oh my God. In reality, it's, and they worked forever after to have their happily ever after. I don't know. I want to to use a Rider Waite to see if there was anything other specific about today, because this feels like a general, like a week message, like a life message actually, not even like a month. It's just, yeah. This is just where you're at right now. Should I or shouldn't I? I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm not feeling it anymore. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Prism Oracle just to see if there's any advice. And I can tell you right now what the advice is gonna be, but let's just pull them out anyway. Rude awakenings are hard, but this isn't like, be thankful that it's being slowly dripped to you and not just like in one foul swoop, because I mean, if you're married, that could lead to divorce. See, we have fear. We have fear of the unknown. This is just where you're at today, Saturday. Ooh, and then we have trust. Guys, this reading is crazy. I want to pull one more. Anger. I think this is a warning, actually. You might get angry with this person, or you might get angry with yourself. I think this is just like, it is very easy to go from fear to anger, because both can feed each other. But I think this is what the cards are telling you. It's like massive warning. Like, if you're going to feed those energies, you're going to feed a negative outcome. You're going to create a negative outcome. That's how life works. So really try and just, I think for me, the advice is at the moon. There's a card that I just showed you. Just be calm. Let time pass. Observe what is happening in your union. Observe what information is coming to you, and slowly work on it. Work just how you're getting reality drip by drip. Work on that. Work on each drip as it comes. Work on one thing, and then on the other thing, and then on the other thing together. Okay, so that the union is actually fruitful. Heavy message for a Saturday, man, but it is what it is. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.